If you're a business owner here at the end of the year with a back tax problem, it's December 2022 right now, the number one thing you need to do to start getting this thing fixed, to get the IRS off of your back, is to start laying a groundwork right now for a successful next year. Guys, the new year is less than 30 days away, and you need to realize that if you're a business owner with years of substantial back tax problems, like unfiled returns, big balances, IRS enforcement, it's not an accident that this has happened. It's the accumulation of years of mismanagement and misguided actions within your business and your financial life that have led you to where you are. It's not just, like, oh, we got to negotiate with the IRS. Yeah, that is important. But what's important is to really analyze and have a little come to Jesus with yourself about why you are where you are and what you need to do differently. You need to take December, when things may be a little slower in business and life for the holidays, to start laying that groundwork so you can get on top of this in 2023. What do I recommend? Number one is you need to install proper bookkeeping or accounting in your business. Most clients that I work with have almost no accounting, so they don't even know how much money they're making. How can you possibly know what your tax situation is if you don't even know how much money you're making, right? That is the bedrock of everything that you need to do, is to get bookkeeping installed. You need to either hire a bookkeeper, which is an option. If your business is a little on the smaller side, if you're a sole proprietor, maybe you're making, around $100,000 or so a year, you might be able to do it yourself. You can use QuickBooks Online, but get that installed in your business so you can keep track of how much you're making. Because if you don't know how much you're making, how the hell are you going to be able to stay on top of your taxes? It's absolutely impossible. You need to spend your time doing that now. Number two is you need to have a real honest internal dialogue with yourself about where your money's going. Because a lot of business owners I talk to, they feel broke, right? They're like, dude, I have no money, or I want to pay the IRS. And I'm like, dude, you're making like $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 a year, right? So that money is going somewhere. But you need to be honest with yourself about where it's going. Really sit down with your bank statements and sit down and map out your personal expenses that are sucking that money away. And a lot of times it's stuff like, just like a nice lifestyle. Maybe like you're paying for members of your family to private school or trips or things like that. And look, I'm not here to tell you not to do those things. You got to enjoy your life. But you need to realize if you're doing those things in lieu of paying taxes, you're taking an illegal loan from Uncle Sam to fund your lifestyle. And they don't like that, and they're going to come after you for that. So be honest with yourself about where you are financially and what's going on in your personal life, and really just granularly build that down. I mean, really check out where those numbers are coming in and out and put together a budget for yourself. And again, guys, I've said this before, I'm not here to be Dave Ramsey. I'm not here to, tell you how to, live your life or something like that. But this is what the direct thing that causes people to have IRS problems in the first place, is their mismanaged finances. I guarantee you, if you spend the next month just doing this stuff, you're going to be in a much better position to start tackling this problem. I would also say the other thing I would recommend is to start familiarizing yourself with your tax requirements. You got to be paying taxes quarterly. If you have an S corporation, you need to be on payroll. You need to know what these things are and make a true commitment to yourself to hit it in 2022, because you do get that clean slate, but you have to do something about it in order to start using that clean slate. Will 2023 be the year of redemption for your business with the IRS, for yourself, or will it be yet one more year of owing taxes? This is your chance to start laying the groundwork through the three things that I mentioned. And look, if this is something you need any help on, or you have any questions above or below, you can use a link there to set up an appointment to talk with me for a tax strategy session, and I'll help you out the best I can and point you in the right direction. Stay tuned for my next piece of advice here coming up in a couple days.